How can fans make their favorite retro classics look better without petitioning for a tiny remaster or full-blown remake? Is it by getting neural networks to do their dark bidding, as spotlighted by the folks over at VentureBeat? A piece of software called Gamasutra is currently helping Final Fantasy V players improve the resolution of the game's backdrops and make it easier on the eyes. The program uses machine learning to understand how to improve images by comparing a high-resolution snap with a low-res version of the same picture, before trying to bridge the gap between the two. Although the results might be haphazard at first, as the software begins to understand what makes the high-resolution image better, it should start to deliver results. Indeed, one Final Fantasy modder that goes by the name of Caprabo has already provided a glimpse of what a Gamasutra is capable of by running Final Fantasy VI's backgrounds through the program. As the comparison below shows, the software has managed to make some noticeable improvements, delivering backgrounds that are noticeably sharper and chock full of detail. It's an interesting technique that's full of potential, and some publishers are already employing similar methods to improve aging titles on the fly. Keen to hear more? Then you will want to go and check out the full article over on VentureBeat. Reports have emerged that Verizon is quietly working on its own engine in the emerging cloud-based game streaming race. According to The Verge, the service is called Verizon Gaming, and is currently undergoing a selective alpha test on the NVIDIA Shield, though a Google Play rollout is reportedly planned for later this month. The trial, according to emails to alpha participants, aims to test the performance of the 135 streamable games offered in the closed alpha, while the existence of Verizon Gaming is all but confirmed at this point. Most of the actual details about the app itself are less certain. For instance, there is a chance, based on a logo in a screenshot obtained by The Verge, that the service is built on the game streaming app Atomic, which itself officially launched just last year, after a 2-year-long beta period. There is also the likelihood that Verizon Gaming will eventually take advantage of 5G broadband, though the alpha currently only works with a Wi-Fi connection. A handful of job listings on Verizon's website, spotted by The Verge, advertised that the company is looking to hire product managers for cloud gaming, 5G mobile gaming, and other related roles. News of Verizon's secretive game streaming app comes just days after reports emerged that Amazon is reportedly looking at starting its own cloud-based service as well, though any information on Amazon's service comes from unnamed sources. That service is reportedly set to go live in 2020. Google, meanwhile, has already run public tests for its Project Stream cloud gaming attempt by offering beta participants the opportunity to play Ubisoft's Assassin's Creed Odyssey through its Google Chrome-based streaming app. The Gamasutra job board is the most diverse, active and established board of its kind for the video game industry. Here is just one of the many positions being advertised right now. Location: Woodland Hills, California. Infinity Ward is looking for a senior audio software engineer, someone with a strong interest in audio processing and a passion for creating an awesome audio experience. You should be comfortable working with both programmers and audio content creators, as you will be working closely with both teams. Our games have been nominated and won awards for both BAFTA and TEC. If you want to join a team making true AAA gaming experiences who push the bar for excellence every time, send us your resume. Responsibilities: own the audio technology pipeline and custom audio tools set for our proprietary game engine. Work with audio designers and programmers to design, prototype, and implement new audio features. Develop implementation plans on time estimates for tasks. Work with the content team to meet project requirements within performance and memory budgets. Support and proactively interface with the audio designers. Adhere to team coding standards and best practices. Requirements: audio programming education or experience. 6 years of professional programming experience. Proficiency in CC. Familiarity with C#key. Strong communication and teamwork skills. Self-motivated. Ability to work independently and efficiently under deadlines. Strong math skills. Bachelor's degree or equivalent in computer science or engineering. Bonus points: deepened 3D audio programming experience. Experience with middleware solutions, such as Wise and Fmod. Good understanding of multi-threaded programming. Experience programming on multiple game consoles. Experience with first-person shooters and multiplayer action games. Interested? Apply now. Whether you are just starting out, looking for something new, or just seeing what's out there, the Gamasutra job board is the place where game developers move ahead in their careers. Gamasutra's job board is the most diverse, most active, and most established board of its kind in the video game industry, serving companies of all sizes, from indie to AAA. Looking for a new job? Get started here. Are you a recruiter looking for talent? Post jobs here. The 2019 Game Developers Conference will feature an exhibition called GDCDADICATEDTOGAMES that uses alternative control schemes and interactions. Gamasutra will be talking to the developers of each of the games that have been selected for the showcase. He'll count players playing with seating arrangements, performing the sacred but ritual, in order to operate a demon from a couch. Through a shuffling where they sit with a friend or stranger, they can complete the ritual, and maybe learn a little bit about personal space and breaking down barriers. Gamasutra spoke with Carol Mertz and Francesca Carletto about the challenges of turning a couch into an input device, how they look to bring a little silliness out of strangers, and how they designed their game to look into feelings of comfort around strangers and the deep thoughts we often put into where we sit down in public. With our Carol Mertz and Francesca Carletto, we collaborated on everything for Help Out, including game design, software development, hardware fabrication, and audio design. Help Out is the first ever couch cooperative game, where the couch is the controller. You have to team up with a friend or friends to perform the sacred but ritual to release a demon trapped inside of the couch. Players follow the demon's instructions, moving their butts from cushion to cushion, to successfully exercise the couch. Carol sat down one day and made a list of theme ideas that we could apply to couch-centric gameplay, and as soon as she wrote down the word "Help Out," she decided that it was the design hill to die on. She could be heard screaming "Help Out" over and over for an entire week, and Francesca could not say no to that level of enthusiasm. Our core design values going into the project were to make something cooperative that was fun to both play and watch, and that really embraced the couch as an input medium. We worked on the project under Bennett Fort's advisement at the New Game Center, where he pointed us toward other projects that play with spatial negotiation. Copenhagen Game Collectives BUTTON and sitting as gameplay, being both through meditation. After reflecting on these projects and the ways that people interact with couches both in their own homes and in public spaces, we started thinking about simple interactions that could translate to fun gameplay. Sitting and negotiating space with friends and strangers is actually a really interesting design space. So we designed a simple game that makes people compromise on where, how, and when to sit. Turns out that when a bunch of folks are bouncing on a cheap couch, it breaks. We have had to reinforce our couch quite a bit to make sure that it can support regular gameplay. On top of that,